God will cleanse you. He'll take away your sin. He'll clean you up so that you can do what he calls you to do. Listen to this story from Isaiah 6. It says, "In the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lifted up, with the train of his robe filling the temple." King Uzziah had been a good king, and the country did well under him. And Isaiah, when Uzziah died, he knew things are going to get bad. Things were stable before this, but they're going to be not stable. Things are going to go downhill. And so it's a very heart-wrenching moment. And then God shows up to Isaiah and reveals himself to him. Seraphim stood above him, each having 6 wings. With 2 he covered his face, and with 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. And one called out to another and said, "Holy, holy, holy is Yahweh of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." And the foundations of the threshold shook at the voice of him who called out, while the house of God was filling with smoke. So he sees God. He hears these angels in the presence of God singing God's glory. He's got a revelation of God now. He sees God. He experiences God. And what happens when you first experience God? You realize that you're not worthy. You're not enough. He says, "Then I said, woe is me, for I am ruined. For I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. For my eyes have seen the King, Yahweh of hosts." He experiences God. He sees God, and his first realization is, I'm a sinful person. I can't be around this holiness. I'm not worthy. But look what God does. Then one of the seraphim, that's one of the angels, flew to me with a burning coal in his hand, which he had taken from the altar with tongs, and he touched my mouth with it and said, "Behold, this has touched your lips, and your iniquity is taken away, and your sin is atoned for." So the angel takes a hot coal from the altar, and touches it to Isaiah's lips and says, "Hey, you're clean." This is a picture of what Jesus ultimately does for us. He goes to that altar. He pays the price. He's the sacrifice for our sins. And in doing that, he's able to totally cleanse us. All of our sins, all of our wrong, past, present, and future. He takes that away so that we can be clean in his sight, righteous in his sight. And then he can send us out. Then he can use us for good. Then God says, he says, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And Isaiah says,